I started making a step stool, and then it turned into some kind of, I don't know, chair. I'll show you. Um, but it's ended up taking me like 2 weeks of this and that, and sold my car, went to a bunch of Cub Scout stuff, and ice skating, rock climbing, all kinds of things. Been making some pens. Thing is, I was trying to figure out what to do with this step stool that's turning into something. I'm trying to find out what it's turning into, and then I was looking around. I thought I'd work on some more pens, and it hit me what I want to do. So here's the step stool that turned into well, that's turning into something else. I turned cross braces for the legs. I made 4 of them, and my 3-year-old took 2 of them off the tabletop here and put it on the bumper of my wife's minivan. So I either have to turn 2 more or go buy some what do you call those, dowels. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but anyway, I was over here. I was looking at making these new pens that I ordered, whistle pens, and well, it's hard to see. Let's see if I can turn this around. This goes like that, and it's a whistle. There's a hole right there, and oh, it's upside down. It's a hole right there, and then you blow in at the top, and it whistles. And so anyway, I got a bunch of those whistle pens. Anyway, so then I went over to my blanks over here, and I was looking at the wood that I have. I have a bunch of crafter's wood, thin slats, up to 1 inch thick, a bunch underneath and down there, different sizes, all about 3 feet long. Anyway, so I came over here, and I was looking at the blanks that I made for the last set of pens that I was making, and I made like 40 something of them. So then I looked up and I saw the bowl that I made a couple months ago, and I took it down and had a bunch of scrap, and I turned it upside down, and I thought to myself, you know, the last time I was looking at scrap, I said to myself, I'm just going to save this stuff, and I'm just going to figure out what to do with it, because like that is too short for a pen blank. So I'm going to take it and make something that's going to go with this table. And well, you're welcome to watch me make it and see what you think of my idea. Okay, let me just put this Barracuda 2 check on the lathe here. Let's see if I have a wrench around here. Okay. That's not gonna matter. Well, let's see what this turns into. Here we go. All I can say is, wow, this thing is so small. I don't know what happened while I was videoing this, but you probably guessed by now I'm making a pond. It's going to be a chess piece pond, and I'm going to make slats and stain alternate slats, squares, and put them on there, glue them on the table. After I do a lot more work on the table. Wow. The problem I'm having is it's just, this is a 1/2 inch skew, and it's so close to the chuck that it's really hard to work. I bet somebody else has some great ideas, but I'm coming up dry. Anyway, I'm going to have to do this, what, 15 more times? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 15 more times. So, I have, it's going to take a while, so if anybody has any comments about a better way to do this, I'll try them out. I don't like this so high. I don't know why I had it so high. This is much easier when it's lower than the line. A lot of people put it above the line of center. I think they spend their time scraping. And I do a lot of scraping too, but I don't know. I just really like it a little below the line of center. I think that's pretty good. It's going to be fun making 15 more look exactly the same as this one. I can't even remember what kind of wood this is. I want to say it's I don't know if it's an oak, like a clear oak or a red oak. I used it to make the pens, so I'll have to look at one of my last videos and see what kind of wood I use. Woo! That's beautiful. A lot of people would use, I guess I use maple for the dark sides, but I'm in Florida. I don't have any maple. I went to Home Depot, looked around stores, but I don't know. I guess it's a rare commodity around Florida. Mostly down here it's pine and oak. The only specialty woods I've seen is just different kinds of oak, cedar, maybe some teak and poplar. So anyway, that's looking pretty good. Now I have to figure out how to turn it around and get the rest of it. So I don't want to hurt what I've just done. Whew. That's looking good. Alright. Anyway, the top of this pond is really good. I don't want to hurt it. I've seen lots of other people stick it in there and just start working, but man, you know what? I'm gonna use some paper towels. I just so used to this one skew that I think I'm just gonna use that for now. Familiarity is all that matters, I think, right now. This project, it's going to take a long time, I think, but each individual piece shouldn't take that long. Okay. Alright, I think that might help a little bit. Look at that. We are talking about less than an inch of room here. Just a little bit more to go. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I want to beat it. Yep. That's now part of the design, I guess. That's not bad. Looking good. So what's the easiest piece? That's probably going to be the queen. The king is going to be just like the queen, except I'm going to have to use one of those little tiny rotary wheel sanders. Well, you'll just have to wait and see to groove out the crown for the queen. The knight is just fun. You round it out, you smooth it out like that, but the top part you cut with a jigsaw or scroll saw, and then you carve it with a knife. It's easy. It's fun. So what's the easiest piece? That's probably going to be the queen. The king is going to be just like the queen, except I'm going to have to use one of those little tiny rotary wheel sanders. Well, you'll just have to wait and see to groove out the crown for the queen. The knight is just fun. You round it out, you smooth it out like that, but the top part you cut with a jigsaw or scroll saw, and then you carve it with a knife. It's easy. It's fun. Well, let's see if I ruined the top of it. My first pawn. Oh, there it is. Haha, looking good. Looking good. Yeah. That's going to be fine and dandy. Well, I'll just polish it up a little bit more. I think I'm going to use polyurethane. Makes a nice shine like the pens that I do. I don't think I'm going to use anything except for polyurethane. Minwax polyurethane. So. All right. That's that for that one. Well, doesn't seem to focus very well, does it? Well, anyway, I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know if the base is really big enough, but it's a pawn. We can do it like that. We can make the bigger ones with a bigger base. So there it is. And hopefully someday this will be a chess table. Well, let's see if I ruined the top of it. My first pawn. Oh, there it is. Haha, looking good. Well, anyway, I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know if the base is really big enough, but it's a pawn. We can do it like that. We can make the bigger ones with a bigger base. So there it is. And hopefully someday this will be a chess table.